Welcome to Ibritics. Ibritics is my free time activity portal platform where I'm dedicating my time, my free time, in order to bring the value to your time and contribute to the community with my personal experience in the field of data analytics, business analytics, and other data related fields of today. Today's topic is about the Power BI. I told already you on LinkedIn that I have failed first time exam and I took the second time exam and the second time I passed the exam. Now I'm gonna tell you why I failed the first time exam, so you know what how can you avoid to fail exam the second time, and how to act in case you're gonna face the same situation as I faced during the exam. Then the second part is gonna be about what materials, what programs, what path did I use in order to pass the exam. So I started to prepare for exam in the end of the August, and I've prepared for it 2 months. And after I'm sorry, 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, kinda, it was the middle of the September. I took the exam. That was the first trial. I failed the first exam because of the technical issues. So my screen got blank, and I thought it's kind of bug, and I have closed the exam, and that resulted me to fail the exam. So actually, on my Microsoft Learn account, it's written the first trial failed. Just for your information, if you fail the first time exam, you cannot book the exam within next 24 hours, and you need to wait for 24 hours in order to book the next exam. I wrote to the technical assistance of the online proctor, and it was mentioned that I took the online exam, so it was proctored exam, and I explained the situation. I told that I had technical issues and so on, and they have taken into consideration my request, and they were so kind to me when I called them. So that's why they have at the end understood my situation, and they made me to reschedule the exam. So whenever you have some problems that are not directly dependent on you, so you don't have the problem with your computer, your connection, or something else, it's worth always to try to get in touch with them, so they understand the situation, and they are trying to make sure that the customers are satisfied. At the end, we are the customers, right? We are taking the exam, but it doesn't finish there. We are taking the exam, and we are promoting that tool to others. So whenever you are taking the exam, that means that you are going to use that tool, and they are not earning only you taking the exam, but they are earning in the uh, long term ways too, because every person who knows to use Power BI will promote in the working place to work on the Power BI, or every entrepreneur, every startup, or every person, team leader will encourage others to use the Power BI. And when you are gonna use the Power BI professionally, you will need the Power BI Pro license in order to use it professionally, right? So that means for them it's important that you are satisfied and your needs are satisfied. Okay. So the second time I passed the exam, that was so great, so cool. Just make sure that you have enough time to dedicate to all the exam, right? And then when it comes to the preparation, I started to prepare with the DataCamp, and at the end of the track, what was called the data analysis with the Power BI. That was a great prick for me to use in the data camp. Also, the content of the data camp is very. I found it very practical, but make sure that you're not limiting yourself with the data camp, because they are teaching you a lot of stuff about the practical part. But when it comes to the real exam. In the exam, they are asking you a lot about the deployment part, how the permissions are working. For instance, they ask me how would you give a permission of that to that person in order to do this kind of activity. So this part is not only how to analyze the data, but also how to use the tool. So how to use the platform in in the larger scale. You know what I mean? I use the Udemy classes. I might, if you leave me a comment, I can leave you the link for that classes, and you can use them too. And last but not least, the Microsoft Learn, that platform, actually the platform what you are allowed to use during the exam, is the lifesaver. So you need to be confident enough to navigate in that platform, because that platform is the only platform that gives you all the answers to all the questions that you have. And if you are able to navigate on that platform, that means that you can find whatever answer you want to whatever questions do you have on the exam time. So I hope that was interesting and that was useful for you for your preparation. I really hope that you're gonna pass the exam too, and you're not gonna face the same issues that I faced the first time. And make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment if you have some questions, some doubts, or some if you need some opinion about anything else. And feel free to keep in touch, and see you soon. Good luck. Bye.